I'm saving so I can get you to play Overwatch with me to see if you like it. I used to play Overwatch. Okay, there we go. I think I'm back up on YouTube now. YouTube should be back up and should be all good. Should be all good. All right, sorry about that, guys. Learning how this all works. I played Overwatch for a while. I played who did I play? I played Pharah. I played Overwatch 1. I never played 2. I played the first Overwatch until it got not good. I've been a little disassociated from everything, but you were the one who lost a tooth at the Grand Canyon. I did lose a tooth at the Grand Canyon. That is true, David. I did lose a tooth at the Grand Canyon. I always used to play it went down. I agree. It also went down, which is when I stopped, which is when I jumped off. I used to play fairly frequently. I had a buddy. He would play Lucio. I would play... I was really good at Junkrat for a little bit. And then I got better with... Pharah. And then I played Pharah, and he would play Lucio. And I would just do damage, and he would be my heals, and it was great. And it worked out pretty well. Yeah, I have not played Overwatch in a minute. I also played like a filthy casual, and by that I mean I used a controller. And by that I mean I used a controller. I never played 2. Do people like Overwatch 2? Like, I know it exists. They promised a lot in Overwatch 2, but didn't give us what they promised. That's what I remember hearing. Like, there's a lot of stuff that just didn't happen. Dark, thank you for the hydrates. Overwatch 2 is fire. Is it? I don't think I've heard... You're probably the first person I've heard good things about it from. But tell me what makes 2 good. That's not me trying to, like, start anything. I'm just genuinely curious. Also, I do like that we have the auto counter up. That makes this a lot easier. What are we sipping on? We got a Simply Truth, not sponsored. We got a little sparkling water moment, a pomegranate cranberry sparkling water moment. I basically exclusively drink sparkling waters. That's like my whole thing. Is I almost entirely just. That's the only other thing besides just regular water I have in my fridge. Stadiums is a lot of fun. It's a game mode they added. Okay. When do they add that one? Is it like a recent addition? They promised a PvE mode that was supposed to be one of the main reasons and canceled it. Yeah, I remember that. I love the story mode that didn't get a lot of good reviews, so they stopped it. That's a bummer. I mean, some people, right? You're always entitled to like a game. It just might not be for other people. I mean, I'm always willing to try stuff out, though. I'm definitely always willing to try stuff out. I was talking a little bit at the beginning of stream about it, too, of just life and the world and everything right now. There's a lot going on. And I have been trying to think about maybe taking a little bit of a hiatus from streaming for a bit. Just because it's been... I feel like I haven't had any, like, time to myself between, like, IRL life and stream life and all of that. So, that said... Thank you for the hydrates, Dark. That said, that doesn't mean that I don't greatly appreciate this community, which is hard. That's probably my biggest thing, is just feeling like I'm letting the community down. But I think there's a lot just going on, and I'm only one boy. I'm just a little guy. Excuse me. I am just one sleepy little guy. I took a nap right before this, too. I know I'm not letting you guys down. It just feels weird to like be like, all right, I'm not gonna stream anymore for a bit. But then I don't know like how long that would be either. Or like if there's a I mean obviously if I pivot to something like I'd let you guys know. But how they lied, I would have rather watched. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, and Blizzard's also just like not a super ethical company, but I enjoyed Overwatch for a bit. I enjoyed it for quite a while. But yeah, I know. I love you guys right back. I know. The good part about the community is everyone's understanding, right? I do appreciate that. Everyone's very, very good at being understanding in that, which is fantastic. But yeah, taking a break might be necessary just to focus on life. I know, and everyone's just yelling at me, being like, "It'll be fine," but it's my own brain being like, "Come on," being like, "Come on, truly, are we?" I'll at least get through streams this week, for sure. Pretty sure. I'll let you know if not, if I need to change on Friday. I'm participating in the blackout on Friday, so I've already called out of work. The general, well, we'll call it a blackout, but it's a general strike on Friday. So I've already called out of work, so I might stream during the day a little bit. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening there, how busy my day actually gets. But yeah, Friday's a general strike. Again, it's spread out more than Minneapolis. So, but yeah, there's a blackout on Friday for that. It's just no shopping, no school, no not going to work. You're excited for tomorrow? What's going on tomorrow? Tell me about tomorrow. I got work tomorrow. I got work tomorrow. That's what I got going on. There definitely wasn't a shiny, right? I definitely didn't run from a shiny. I don't think there was. I didn't see the sparkles. I would have seen the sparkles. Oops. Hit the wrong key. Getting your Switch too? Oh, hell yeah. No, you're good. Okay, good. I was like, that Zigzagoon could have been. I could have missed it entirely. It is good. The alert does work. The alert still does work, which is fantastic. I do appreciate that. But yeah, no, I do enjoy the shiny hunt. Again, we took a pretty long break from it, so finally gonna play Legends ZA. ZA is pretty good. I've given ZA the same score every time I've talked about it. I would probably give ZA like a solid 7 out of 10. That also includes the DLC though. Like, it's probably like a 6 without it. I liked Arceus like a lot more. Scorpio, thank you for the shiny sound. I definitely liked Arceus a lot more, but it's still enjoyable. Like, I definitely enjoyed my time with it, which is nice. Oh, come on. Also, Dark, you don't have to, but if you want to let me know if the YouTube's back up, that would be... I think it is. I think everything's working fine over there. You were just the only one that was over there originally. You do not have to go back. I'm happy. Haven't seen any spoilers of gameplay, really. Love that. Fit check. All right, we can do a fit check. We can do a fit check. All right, fit. We got the Togetic beanie. Bam. We got a little Lapras shirt. It's got Lapras. It's got Charmander and Squirtle and Bulbasaur. And I think there's a Pikachu, and it's Fat Pikachu. We love Fat Pikachu. I got some fun little shorts on. I got some Ditto socks on. It's a good vibe. It's a good vibe. Can't wait for Gen 10. Me either. I'm very excited for Gen 10. I think that'll be fun. If all the leaks are to be believed, I think it'll be a very good game. So I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see. I want to see what they do with it. Me too. I am optimistic. I'm optimistic that they do something cool with it. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful anyway that Gen 10 is good. What the new gimmick will be? Ooh, what will the new gimmick be? Let's see. We just did Megas. We've had Megas. We've had Z moves, which I don't like. We've had Gigantamaxing. We've had Terrestrialization. I don't know. I feel like they've realized that the Megas, like, people really like. But I could see... I wouldn't call it fusions. I was like, I mean, I guess we have that with Kyurem and Zekrom and some of the newer guys. Maybe we get... Maybe they just bring back older play styles, right? Maybe we get triple battles again, or like rotation battles. But we do them like it's kind of like a 1v1 where like you'd have multiple people each throw one Pokemon out, but you'd have to like coordinate with them. I think that would be cool. Because the triple battles, there is what the rotation battles in Black and White. Brittany, hello! Thank you for the check-in. Welcome in. Within Black and White, and then there was also another type of 3-on-3 battle, and I don't remember what it was. I remember the rotation battles, and then I think was it just general 3-on-3 in Black and White? Something like that. How are we doing, Brittany? Welcome in, welcome in. I think so. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it was just like a direct one, and then you had rotation battles where you had one in the front, and then you'd they'd just swap who you wanted and where. So that's good. Pretty good. Just got off work. How's stream so far? You know, I spent a little bit of it fixing YouTube, but so far we're chilling. Oh, my counters. My auto counter. There we go. My auto counter is working most of the time. You know, it'd be cool. Hit me. We're talking about what we think some mechanics for the new games might be. How was work today, Brittany? Yeah, tell me what would be cool, Rose. I want to hear. Also, I'm looking at it now. I see that the YouTube stream is a little bit more delayed, I think, than the Twitch stream is. Just slightly. Which is interesting. But I think there's just a little delay on that one. Coming up on 4,100. Also, how are we feeling about the music? I just threw in some Animal Crossing music, just kind of vibes. I figured it's just like a nice, chill playlist. I need to check my island today, too. I have not checked for the last couple of days. You're vibing with music? Love that. Okay, good. I will leave the music as is then. I'm also kind of vibing with it. It's like very quiet. Future and past dimensions that you can search within different kinds of Pokemon, kind of like Paradox. But you actually travel in times and do things. Oh, that would be fun. You love Animal Crossing? I've very much been enjoying Animal Crossing. I have almost set up. Again, I've been super busy, so I haven't been able to actually touch it for a couple of days. But I've almost set up my third villager's house for them to move in, so that's exciting. So we almost have one more villager on there. Right now, it's still just Dom and Renee, but they're both great. I really like both of them. Dom just wants to work out all the time, and I think it's so funny. He's just like a little sheep or a goat. Is Dom a sheep or a goat? I think he's a goat. A sheep or a goat in a little tie-dye fit, and then he's like, I want to work out. I want to lift things. And I'm like, you know what? I'm happy for you, my man. I said, I'm happy for you. And that's all we need. He's just out here vibing. But yeah, I haven't recruited the other one that I recruited to the island. I don't know if they actually come, because I was like, oh yeah, you can live here, but there was an open plot of land, so I might have to look for another. I might have to look for another villager, which is fine. But I'd definitely be enjoying it. I've also been playing a lot of Time Stranger. Not bad, just slow because of the weather. Not that I'm complaining about that. Ooh, a mechanic I would love to add is the announcer for Pokemon moves, like kind of like Coliseum. Yeah, that'd be fun. Or like I think you're thinking Stadium. Stadium's what you're talking about. Yes, that would be fantastic. It's just an announcer who's like, "Oh, look at that." Oh, there's also you're right. No, Coliseum, the one on the Battle Revolution, also had that. Pokemon Battle Revolution. That was on the Wii though. Voice acting in Pokemon, that's what we're saying. They have it in some games. They're more the ones where you just are doing, it's more of like a battle simulator. I'm curious, because Pokemon Day is coming up. I'm curious what they'll do for Pokemon Day. Because that's what, in February? Let's see. They have the budget. We know they definitely have the budget. Let's see. When is Pokemon Day again? Pokemon Day. February 27th. Okay, yeah. Hello, Goblin. A bug. It's a bug. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. How are we doing? But yeah, Pokemon Battle Revolution also had the announcers too, and you could customize your character, which was super sick. You know what they need to give us? Hit me. Hit me. This Volbeat is just. I am glad again the auto counter is set up. It misses every once in a while, but I don't have to pay too much attention to it. It gets most of the encounters. And you know what? I can work with that. Because it does it for this end screen with the got away safely. And I think if I just go too quickly, it'll miss it. And if I go to add one, because I'm doing these ones manually. Boop. All the Pokemon games from Gen 1 on Switch in like the Game Boy library. I would love that. I will eat my hat if they do that. They gave you all of them on the 3DS shop, and I bought, I think, all of them. I think. I definitely have at least red or blue, and then I want to say silver. I don't think they did crystal. I think it was red and blue and gold and silver. I don't think they did crystal and yellow. Or maybe they did. Maybe I bought yellow. But I doubt that they'll bring them to the Switch. I would eat my hat if they, like these games, like if they're like, oh yeah, we'll put Ruby and Sapphire on the Virtual Console. I'll eat my beanie. Also 4,100. But yeah, that would be if they made a collection of, hey, here's Gen 1 through Gen 5 of just all of our 2D graphics games. Go insane. I don't think they'd do that, but it'd be really cool if they did. I would consider getting the expansion pass. I don't have it. I don't have the expansion pass either. I've just never found any games on there to really be worth it. I really want to play Omega Ruby again. Omega Ruby is pretty good. Omega Ruby's pretty solid. I really enjoy. I mean, I obviously enjoyed we're playing regular Sapphire right now, but I've enjoyed other ones as well. I'm trying to think of, like, again, I would love a remake of like Heart Gold Soul Silver. Like, that would be fantastic. Managing all my streams. There we go. All my screens. What'd you like about Omega Ruby? Because I heard that game had too much water. Do you guys remember that? Was it IGN that did that? Who was it that gave Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire a 7 because it was too much water? Was that was that them? I think they scammed us with Brilliant Diamond, not giving us Platinum. Yeah. I mean, they're enjoyable games. I'm actually lending my copy of Shining Pearl right now to a friend who hasn't played Pokemon for a while, just so they can play it on Switch. And it's like, oh yeah, here's like a modern one too. Yes, it was IGN with too much water. Okay, that's what I thought. I remember 7 out of 10, too much water. And it was like, all right. There's just a lot of water in general. Like, if you haven't played Pokemon in a while, I'm sure there's no issue with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, because it's kind of the, it's the return to form of that. But for people who have played those games and wanted an updated, we wanted a Heart Gold Soul Silver, we wanted Platinum, we wanted these. It's like, come on now. Too much water sounds like someone who can't swim. Real and true. Well, IGN was also the one, I think, that had the Cuphead deal where the guy playing Cuphead couldn't get over he couldn't figure out how to double jump to get over like the first obstacle in the tutorial, if I remember correctly. It might not have been IGN, but it was definitely one of those, and I want to say it was. Which is just so funny to me. Where it's just like, come on, man, this is your job. I know the clip. Yeah, he's just sitting there trying to get over it and just couldn't get over this wall. Where it's like you just got to double jump, and it's like the instructions are right there. I remember being like 20 minutes. Like, it was a lot longer than it should have been before he figured it out. And they just clipped it and shipped it. They said, let's just get that one out there. Yeah, that man got paid for that. And then decided to put on the internet. Also, 4114. Are you it? Are you it, 4114? Oh, we're taking a second to show up. Maybe. No. Just a zigzagoon. Just a zigzagoon. Volbeat. I'm so locked in too. I'm just like, I have like 3 different I can see myself in like 4 different screens. So the game's right here and my camera's right here, but then I have OBS up on like my laptop screen, and then I have the YouTube one up over here, so I can see myself like 3 or 4 different times. I enjoyed my favorite starter getting a Mega in Omega Ruby. Who's your favorite starter? Is it Trico or is it Mudkip? It could also be Torchic, but I feel like most people lean towards one of those two. Torchic? Hey! See? I was wrong. I was wrong. Burb. I think Torchic's a cutie. I think Torchic gets the worst shiny out of the three, but Torchic was always my pick in Gen 3. That said, I really don't think you can pick a wrong starter in this generation. I think they're all very good. I think Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip are all fantastic. So turns into a speed demon. True. Blaziken's very cool. I always liked Blaziken. I thought he was just cooking out there. Combuskin do be looking a little phallic though. It's just the truth. Combuskin is tough. Blaziken, cool. Torchic, cool. Combuskin, come on, man. Like, Grovyle and Marshtomp are definitely... Like, Grovyle, I feel the Trico line is probably the most cohesive of the three. Like, all of them do that, where it's like... Marshtomp kind of sways away from the rest of the Swampert line. Where... Don't do that to your boy. I'm sorry, Rose. It's true. It's true. I don't know what to tell you besides the truth. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to... You're not wrong. That's what I'm saying. I know I'm not. I'm not going to lie to you. I won't sugarcoat it. Combuskin looks like they about to... Never mind. I think I've made this joke before. I think I've made this joke before, and I'm not going to do it. I'm better than that. I'm better than that. You're so confused about what? What are we confused about? Combuskin looking like he's about to come bust in. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Combuskin looks like a dick. That's just the truth. There's no way around it. He's got 2 balls for legs and a real phallic body. They could have done better. Are we happy? Are we happy? My chicken boy, I'm sorry, Rose. It's true. It's just the truth. I wish it wasn't. I wish Combuskin looked completely different. If we got... You want to know what would be sick, actually? I would absolutely adore... give me some... regional... I mean, we got some, right? We have end evolution regionals. I want a full regional variant of different starters. Because the only ones we got, right, are what? Cyndaquil and Rowlet and who's the other starter in Arceus? Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and Oshawott. Yeah, Samurott. Those are the only ones that got variants. And, like, out of them, Typhlosion's the best one. Just objectively. But, like, Samurott doesn't change at all. And Samurott's so not great, in my opinion, to begin with. Like, you had an opportunity to fix it, and then they were like, what if we made its horns black and gave him a mustache? And you're like, what? Why? Like, why are we doing that? Couldn't tell you. I'm so locked in. But then we get the goat variant of Sneasel. Yeah, the Sneasel variant's good. I don't like Sneasler. I don't like Sneasler. Braviary gets an excellent variant. I think Hisuian Braviary slaps. Very, very cool. Sneasler is very powerful. I don't disagree. I think Sneasler is very powerful. I just don't think he looks good. I think he's too lanky. He's too lanky, and I like Weavile. Damn it. Weirdeer is cool. Yeah, Braviary is cool. Hisuian Lilligant's probably still one of my favorites, if not my favorite of the Hisuian variants. Cleavor is pretty good. When you can get Cleavor in, well, in the DLC, I guess a little bit of a spoiler, you can get Cleavor in the DLC of ZA if you get it. I think that's the only Hisuian one that you can get, though. I know you haven't played yet, but that's DLC if you want a Cleavor. Yeah, Cleavor is pretty sick. I think all of that line's pretty nice, if we're being honest. Like Scyther, Caesar, Cleavor, they're all great. But I still think Hisuian Lilligant's my favorite. I just like a little plant. I like a little plant lady. I like a little fairy. Also 4141. Now 4142. R.I.P. R.I.P. Excuse me. Lilligant's very good. Yeah, look at her. She's up here. Look at her. Look at this cutie. She's got her little arms out. She's just like a little plant girly. What is not to like about her? What's not to like about her? Very demure, very mindful. Exactly. That's what we love. Also, she looks like she could fight someone. Also great. I ran out of sparkling water. Oh, no, I didn't. Now I ran out of sparkling water. I'm sure the funny thing about whenever I stream too is I'm sure half the people listening are like, because for me it's still pretty early my time, but I know like the rest of the, depending on where you're at, like it's like 10 o'clock East Coast, and so it's like, oh, people are just zonked right now. Like this is their bedtime stream. Rose, I know you're in the UK, so yeah, it's 8 hours beyond that. My favorite Alolan variant, a Alolan variant. Ooh, you know what? Let me look up the Alolan variants. I'm curious. Alolan Pokemon variants. I want to say just out the gate, like my gut instinct said Raichu. But let me see. Like Vulpix and Ninetales are very good. Okay, so but I think it's probably got to be Raichu. It's between Raichu and Ninetales, I think. And maybe a Alolan Marowak. But my gut instinct said just Raichu. But yeah, it's either that or Vulpix and Ninetales for surezies. I'm an hour after you. I adore Ninetales, but top is Alolan Raichu. That's what I'm saying. Like Alolan Ninetales, very, very good. But Raichu, surfing on its tail, little psychic. I feel like Raichu doesn't get enough love, and Alolan Raichu is like an extra cutie. Like I just Alolan Raichu is a straight up. I do like me an Alolan Raichu. Very, very cute. Muck is your favorite? Muck's not bad. Muck's not bad at all. I'm trying to think of. I despise Meowth. I despise Raticate and Rattata. I think both of those are not great. Exeggutor, I think, is silly. I think Exeggutor is very silly. But, you know, could be different instead of just we made it really tall. But I think it's silly because they made it really tall. So, like, you know. But yeah, it has to be. I think it has to be Raichu. No Geodudes? I don't think the Geodudes. Marowak's pretty good. I like the fire with the Marowak. I think the Marowak can be pretty solid. Not the Geodudes. Golem. I think I used an Alolan Golem on my team. And like over time, the funny thing is there's something about Pokemon when they get a mustache. Sandslash isn't bad. I think both Sandslash and Vulpix are good. I like Nosepass, but I don't like Probopass. And it's funny because I was like, well, I don't like Golem. And I was like, because it gets those big like pincers on his back, which is not, they're not pincers, right? It's meant to be like a magnet gun or whatever. But it also just gets like a mustache. And it's like, why? And I was like, maybe I just don't like Pokemon that get mustaches. Maybe that's it. But that's not true though, because I like Kricketune. Kricketune one of my favorite Pokemon. Well, okay, that's not true. It's my favorite cry out of any Pokemon. That's my Kricketune. What do we think? Also, I think we're behind on the counter again. "11 out of 10, your favorite cry is Togekiss?" All right, hold on. Let me hear a Togekiss cry. Pause. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Hold on. That one's pretty good, actually. Togekiss is definitely up there. Hold on. What's Togetic's cry sound like? Gotta listen to my favorites. And then we'll I'm just curious. Alright, Togetic. And then we'll do Kricketune, and then we'll put the music back on. Can we play the video? Nope. Gosh dang it, it was about to work. I think it's just like a burp burp. Yeah. Cricket. That's not great. Togetic is not great. Cricketune. Cry. Yeah, that one's still pretty good. Togekiss is up there. All right, what did you say? Frostlass? And then we'll put music back on. Then we'll put the music back on. That one sounds pretty close to Togekisses. Hold on. That one's okay. You guys tell me which one's which. One of these is Frostlass. One of these is Togekiss. All right, ready? All right, which one's which? Which one's which? Why is Regirock the best cry? Regirock is Regirock is just That's a Regirock. Galarian. All right, we'll do one more. Galarian, Ponyta. Cry. That's the anime cry. No, that's regular Ponyta. Maybe this one? No, I think that's just the reveal. Oh, I know Frostlass is the higher pitch one because because ZA ingrained it in my memory. That's so real. That is so real. All right, here. This one's got both. Oop. You can't hear him that well. That's all right. We'll go back to it. It may be the same cry. It may be the same cry. It's fully possible. Regirock is up there with the But that I think is the the Regirock cry is the anime cry. That's the Yeah, I was gonna say the Reggie. I was gonna say I think it's the anime voices that do the where their actual cries are fine, but the anime ones are their Regirock with a handbag. We do love Regirock with a handbag. We need them. They're basically our hero. Like, what would we do without Regirock, you know? What do you think? What Pokemon? I think people always put Lillipup in Regirock's handbag. I feel like serving with Regirock, though, like, it would have to be closer to, like, a... I don't know. Maybe... Maybe Furfrou. I feel like Furfrou fits better. It wouldn't fit in a handbag, but I feel like it fits better in general. Rag and rolla with a handbag. Rag and rolla in the handbag. That's fair. Or like a like a meteor. Yeah, the meteor. I mean, they can both self-destruct. Hey, can't we all? Can't we all? Growlithe in the handbag? Growlithe in a handbag would work. I could put Growlithe up there. I feel like, what other, like, cute, like, it's not like a Houndoom or a Houndour. Also, it could just be a cat. Like, it could be like a Glameow or something. Electrike actually would work really well, I think. Oh yeah, the self-destruct makes sense. The self-destruct makes sense, for sure. Yes, we can. Yeah. We could all, guys, we could all self-destruct if we really wanted to. If we really wanted to, we could. We don't, but we could. I'm probably going to get to 1,200 encounters. I'm going to go take a little pee break. Or 1,200. 4,200. I can do numbers. I'm gonna be so real. I'm not even looking at the first number anymore. I'm like, just show me the next one. I also just like I'm also like being very mellow of just like, it's just relaxing, just jumping in the grass, looking for a variant. Brittany, thank you for the hydrate. We'll get it all out of the system for sure. We'll get it all out of the system for sure. Yeah, make cozy drink Twitch. Yep. Dark's shouting from the YouTube side. I'll figure out how to connect the chat so you guys can see each other. There's definitely a way to do that. I didn't figure it out. I got it set up that they both run at the same time, which is huge. I would love to be able to set the commands up over on, I think I can probably set commands up over on YouTube too that respond to Twitch. I probably just have to connect them to the streamer bot. Hold on, let me see. I'm thinking. Baby steps. Nothing is better than jumping in grass. It's true. It's true. It's just a chill vibe to kind of relax in the middle of the week. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping it is. Like for me too. Like I like a nice chill vibe to relax in the middle of the week. And definitely need it. I think things are pretty stressful right now. I think everyone's nervous system probably needs like a couple of hours to just not, Even if it's just like, all right, I'm not on my phone for a little bit. That's something. I'm going to snooze that ad for you guys. Doo-doo. Brittany, thank you for the gifted sub to Rose. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Woo! Get a sub. Get a sub. W community. W community. Thank you, Brittany. Very much appreciated. Guy, welcome in. Hello, hello. How are we doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Of course, gotta support the crew. Gotta support the crew. We appreciate it. Appreciate all the gifts. Rose, thank you for the marbles redeem. We can run a game of marbles. I'm honestly down to run a game of marbles. It's been a minute. Oops. We're one above this. Let me... Had to. You just had to. No, I get it. Let me... I'll do this. I'll get us to 4,200. I'm gonna run to the restroom super quick. And then we can do marbles. Then we can do some marbles. Had to is calling me. Marbles, it's been a hot minute. Hey, we have it as a redeem. We do have it as a redeem. I've just done it less, like, free marbles. But I'm happy to do marbles. I'm down to run it. It has been a hot minute, though. But yeah, let's get to 4,200. I'll go to the bathroom. I'll get marbles set up, and then we can do some marbles, and then we'll come back to shiny hunting. Hope you all have a great Wednesday while it's Thursday morning. Hey, there you go. It's a good Wednesday. You know, it's a Wednesday night here, and we are chilling. We are just chilling, which, you know, it's not bad. Not bad. All right, this is 4,200. The auto counter works like 90% of the time. 2K is worth it for the brain chemicals. I feel that. All right, hold on. One more before I run to the bathroom. Nothing. All right. Let me run to the restroom super quick. I like living in the Netherlands, aka the future. Hey, we love the future. The future can be good. All right, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go pee. Sorry.
I forgot. Hold on. Let me. Oh, I don't have a little BRB thing here. Hold. Beautiful. Lovely. All right, BRB. Yeah, and then we'll do marbles right after this. Okay, I'm back. Oh, we're in ads. We're in ads. That's okay. I had to go and get the more water as well, because I was out of water. Let me get marbles going. Hold on. Let me turn the let me get the BRB off my face. Boop. There we go. Let me get marbles up. Let me get marbles up. No. Yeah, go over this way. There we go. Oh, wait until... Also, Dark, if you're here, you probably want to head over to Twitch to play some marbles if you want to play. Dur, dur. All right. And then let me do... This is wrong. Hold on. There we go. There we go. All right. Thank you. We are back. We got marbles up. All right, let's do some marbles. Let's do some marbles. But yes, I had to go and get I had to go get some water. By the way, congrats to your affiliate. Thank you. It didn't I was just talking about that. I didn't even realize it was my affiliate anniversary until Twitch was like, use this little hat thing for your affiliate, and I was like, what? Because I had only started, it took me about, I think, 3 weeks to get affiliate, which is really cool. It's a really, really cool thing to happen. But yeah, I'm glad to have it. All right, let's run a Grand Prix. It's been a minute. Let's do obviously community ones. Let's look at the elims. We'll do a 40. I thought you got your affiliate like a long time ago. Yeah, no, I did. It's been like it's been a year. It was a year since I got my affiliate. But I started streaming last year in like January. So this one's got a lot of plays. Hold on. Let's do this one. We'll do a 50 and then we'll do a 75. Dark, thank you for the hydrates. Thank you for the hydrates. Let's do a 50, then we'll do like a 70 something. Oh, this is 80. I saw one that had a lot more plays. Big catapulting energy. Love that. Big cat, and then obviously we got to do a 99. So we're going to do this one. All right. A year, that's a long time. Yeah, I've been streaming for a year. That said, we were just talking about today how it might be time for me to do a little bit of a hiatus, but we'll see. We'll see if that ends up happening or not. All right. Everyone over on Twitch, you know how this works. If you don't, exclamation mark play in the chat. Yeah, we were just talking about it a little bit earlier. Oh, the UK. Yeah. I also am going to the UK. I'm going to be in the UK in April. Sharon, hello. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Very kind, very kind. Welcome in as always. All right. That everybody? Is that everybody? I think it is. I'll give it 10 seconds on the clock. If not, exclamation mark play. Otherwise, we're running it. We got 10 seconds in chat. But thank you. Yeah, I didn't even know it was my affiliate anniversary until I started streaming on Twitch. And then it was like, hey, it's your affiliate anniversary. And I went, all right. So then I put it in the title. So I put it in the title. All right. I'm not saying I'm in the lead, but I am definitely in the lead right now. I'm not saying I'm cooking you guys, but I'm cooking you guys. Oh, all right. All right, all right. Oh, wait, Kai's going? There does seem to be some sort of portal in the top here. I don't know what that does, but it does exist. Music, this is Animal Crossing ambiance. Oh, can you guys not hear the music? No, you should be able to. It's just very soft. I can turn it up if we need it. Is that better? I was say it's very chill vibes. Also, Sharon's in the lead right now. I know we're doing some shiny hunting, and then we got a marbles redeemed. So we did some marbles. Let me know if that's too loud or if it's good. If I win, you get 5 gifted subs. Stop. You don't have to do that. You do not have to do that. But Sharon do be cooking right now. Kai's in second, myself in third, Brittany in fourth, Dark and Rose in the back. Sharon right now in a pretty definitive lead. For my anniversary, well, I appreciate you, friend. I appreciate you. Sharon do be cooking, though. Oh, I'm catching up, though. And Kai. Brittany, I'm sorry you've perished. I'm sorry you've perished. It looks like there's 3 different routes here we can go through. There's a straight on path, and then there's 2 loop-dees. Sharon's still in the lead. I know, I'm sorry, Brittany, you have perished. Oh, Sharon's going. Oh, she got stopped briefly. But we're cooking. I think. Oh, hold on. We've been paused. Sharon, I'm sorry. Something has happened. You are no longer with us. You've fallen into the trenches. Into the trenches. I know, it's all over. Kai, you've also perished. I put cheats on. Hold on. Sorry, I forgot it. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now it should be fine. Now it should be fine. I'm not saying that I won, but I definitely did. Yeah, boost. Yeah, everyone use your boost. Exclamation mark boost. Rose, I'm sorry, you also perished. Dark, it also appears you perished. This was a 50% win rate, and I think I was the... Does boost really work? No. It doesn't do anything. It's just... It does nothing. Alright, so Cozy won that one. Because he was the only one that survived. We have 2 more matches, so it's fine. These ones are exceedingly more deadly. Exceedingly more deadly. Yeah, we have to see if it works. All right, get your exclamation mark plays in the chat. Who typed that? Someone's got to be hacking my account. I didn't type that. This one's not 50. The other one was 50. This one's 70 something. And then the next one's 99. The last one was 50. All right, I think that's everybody. We're going to run it. If anyone else wants to join, exclamation mark play in the chat. I got cheats on. Don't worry. I did it in the chat so we all know. I do like this big kind of glowy dome orb. Also, is this electric or can we go through that? No, it's just aesthetic. Okay, great. All right, we've all fallen about the same time. That's cool. Rose in the lead, Dark in second. Sharon, Kai, we're all in here. We're cruising. Rose, I think, immediately is fallen. Rose, I'm sorry, you've perished. I don't know how it happened, but it did. Dark's in here. I'm in here. Sharon's in here. Kai's in here. Rose, I'm sorry, you've perished. All right, everyone get your... Hold on. Boosts. Quick, I got to get my boosts in the chat. We're going. We're zooming. Everyone get your boosts in. You got to get your boosts in. Got an exclamation mark NOS. Get an exclamation mark boost. You know what we got to do. Dark in the lead. Dark, I think, the only one who hasn't boosted. So if that tells you anything. The boosts are working for now. Maybe they take a second to kick in. All right, we've all taken. All right, all of us took the left path except for Kai, who has taken the path to the right. I believe these are the exact same. Oh, Dark. I'm sorry, Dark. You've perished. Oh, Brittany. Oh, Kai. It is me and Sharon left, it appears. All right, hold. Oh, here I go. I was rocketed. I have also perished. Sharon is the only one remaining. I think everyone perished on this course. All right, well. No one finished on that one. This next one is 99% elimination, so good luck. Good luck. You didn't boost. That was the issue. We can do it. I'll say, if this one's bad, we'll do another like 50-50 one. We'll do another 50-50 one. Exclamation mark plays in the chat, friends. Who decides this map? You guys can pick it. You can tell me what percentage. You can tell me what percentage you want the next one to be. Damn. $111, 27 subs. Damn. All right. I don't know what that means. All right. Exclamation mark play if you haven't done it already. This one, we got a bunch of lasers. All right. Let's see how this goes. Good luck, everybody. And yeah, we'll let somebody pick the somebody pick the next one if it's if this one's quick and or not great. If we all perish immediately, we need at least one more good marbles run. Give it a good 50-50. As long as we don't fall into the Shadow Realm. As long as we don't fall into the Shadow Realm. Sometimes it happens. All right, there we go. We've all landed in our little swirly here. All right, Sharon's in the lead right now. Not letting these obstacles stop her. Oop. I've spoken too soon. I've brought a jinx upon the houses. Nope, just kidding. Sharon's still in the lead. Oh, invisible portal. Going through the lasers. Nope, Sharon has perished. Rose has made it. Oh! Kai has flown over. Rose is going. Rose is making it through. Okay. Rose and myself are still through. Kai, I'm sorry, you've perished. Rose is still in it. Myself are still in it. Dark's still in it. But Sharon used her hacks. That's what I'm hearing. I'm not saying I'm in the lead, but I did turn cheats on last round. Cozy's still in it. That laser did not touch me. I'm shocked. Rose, I'm sorry. I believe you've perished. Dark's still in it. Oh, we're going. There appears to be a boost between... Am I going between Santa's legs? It appears that might be the case. Oh! Did I get bumped off or did I miss it? All right. Dark, you're still in this. We just missed the pole. We just missed the pole. Damn, that one was actually decent though. That one was actually a good high elim round. All right, let's do one more. I think I'm going to be the winner because I don't think anybody else won a single race. But in first place we have me, second place Sharon, third place Dark. Okay. Here, let's run one more. We'll run one more. I'll let you guys pick. Let's do it. Let's do like a 50% elim one. This was the one that we just did, was this accelerating one. All maps are so bad, are they? Let's see. Let's do the adorable rolling passage, funky rough parkour, crazy crashing adventure, bubbly neon nightclub. How does that sound? We keep falling off the map, brother. Listen, that's how these maps are made, man. That's how Marbles is played. It's a cruel and unforgiving game. Let's do Bubbly Neon Nightclub. That's a 50-50. That's a 50-50. 50-ish. All right. Ooh, hello. We're in a thing. Whoa. Hello? I'm disoriented. Oh, damn. All right, there we go. That's crazy. All right, exclamation mark play. I didn't know where we were. I was in the sun and in the bunny's whiskers. Ain't none of y'all old enough to go to the damn club. We're all old enough to go in the club. We all been in a club. It's very cute, though. Bunny. We got Bunny. We got... This is wild. Bunny the Hokage. Yeah, I see it. I see that this is their... Hold on. See, like, that's their Hokage form. They got a little bunny-ness going on here. It's been a long time since I went to a nightclub. Honestly, same. All right, let's run it. Let's run it. I've gone to a bar. I've gone to bars, but I have not been to like a nightclub in a minute. I'm old enough. I've never been to one. Party hasn't been my thing. Doesn't have to be. Does not have to be. It's not forever. Oop. Oh, we're getting bounced out. Also, look, there's little oobles in here. Oop. Look at them. There's just like little guys. All right. Everyone's still in it. Britt in first. Sharon in second. Myself in third. Brittany in first. Sharon in second. Oop. We're making our way through. It's pretty neck and neck right now. We do like all the lasers. I do like how these paths diverge. This is very fun. Oh, Sharon's in the lead. Bouncing. Ooh, it's all bouncy in here, it seems. It appears this is all a little bouncing area. Brittany making her way through. Sharon cruising. We're bouncing. The bouncy tiles are getting us through. Sharon the first one. Sharon the first one through. The bouncy tiles. Kai appears to be next. All right, let's see. Yeah, Sharon in the lead. Everyone else still bouncing. Everybody else still bouncing. I missed the club. I went to a bar yesterday, and it was pretty nice. It was like it was just like a casual, like mix and mingle, just to like meet people in the area, and made some good friends. And a couple of my friends came with me. It was pretty nice. But I have not been to the club in a minute. I've not been to the club. But I used to be in the club. Go to the club. We're in it. Your marble knows, Sharon. Your marble's like, you belong in the club. It's gonna keep you here in first place. Oh, this is long. Look at that. That's like a whole. There's like a whole stretch here. That's kind of cool. I'd say Sharon in a pretty significant lead. Kai in second. Because in the club, we all fam. We all fam. Oh, we're taking a little elevator ride. We're taking a little elevator ride, a little roller coaster. Just a casual little drop about. Love that. Boost. Dark, thank you for the hydrate. I think Kai's coming in next. Kai's coming in pretty hot. There we go. Kai's made it to the drop-in. I'm assuming we drop like on the bunny's nose and or face. Let's see. Sorry, me squiggling all around. Oh, there we go. Yep, bounce right off it. Love that. We've fallen in. Rose is next in. Kai, Dark, Brittany, and myself. Sharon currently in the lead. Oh. Oh, Sharon's going down here. They've gone to a portal. And that's a Sharon W. That is a Sharon W. She's landed in the finish line. That is a W for Sharon. That's a W for Sharon. Kai's in second. Rose is in third. Myself in fourth. Dark in sixth. Kai, let's see how we do. Oop. Rose with the jump. Rose stealing that immediately from Kai. The upset of the century. Let's see. Rose has fallen into second. Congratulations to Rose. Kai still in here. Dark, I'm sorry, you've perished. Oh, I have also perished. Sharon, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. You did not need to do that. Very much appreciated. Very kind of you. Incredibly kind. Shout out W Sharon. Also, I think everyone is, but if you guys are not following Sharon, give Sharon a follow. Give Sharon a follow. Fantastic streamer. Awesome person. Just give her a follow. Give her a follow if you're not. Congratulations. That was a good map. I want to save that one. I'm going to favorite that one. I like this bunny map. This was fun. There we go. Excellent. Because you the best. No, you the best. You the best. That's the truth. That's the truth. Thank you for the gifted sub, Sharon. I very much appreciate that. All right, let's get back to what we're doing, which is bouncing on our bike. We're back to just bouncing on a bike. You were stuck. You were stuck and the fires came. That's all that mattered. And now we're just back looking for a bug. We are looking for a bug. Brittany, thank you for the bits. Brittany, thank you for the 200 bits. You don't need to be doing all that. Thank you for the bits and all the laughing horses. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Very kind. We do not need to be doing all that. We don't need to be gifting out here. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Incredibly, incredibly kind. Thank you for the 200 bits and the little horsies. They're very cute. I will cherish them. One day we'll all be laughing with the horses, you know? One day. I don't know what that means, but it could mean something. But for now, we're still in the grass looking for a bug. Looking for a bug. Yeah, W's in the chat. W's in the chat for Sharon. W's in the chat for Britt. Excellent community. Excellent people. You guys know you're great. You guys all know you're great. I'm very lucky to have this community, which is why even when I'm like, oh, I'm thinking about taking a hiatus, I'm like, I feel bad because like I like hanging out with you guys. This helps make my days a little bit better. So, I reset the counter. There we go. But thank you guys. Very much appreciated. We'll probably go for a little bit longer. Probably at least like another 15, 20 minutes. I don't anticipate it being too long. It's okay to take a hiatus for your health. I know. I know. You're literally a grasshopper today? True. I love you guys platonically too. You guys know I love you all platonically. That's how it be. I'm literally a little grasshopper looking for a bug. Or anything to shine in the grass. Because we will take anything. We do want Volbeat, but truly, if we don't, we'll take something else. Absolutely, you're human. Take care of yourself. Yeah, it's just been, I say, just life in general has been fairly busy. And so, like, between IRL stuff and like stream stuff, it's just like trying to manage it all. But it's not too bad. But trying to do a little bit more in-person stuff, which has been nice. But I appreciate you guys. I really do. And obviously it would never I wouldn't close the Discord or anything. I've been there too. That makes me feel better. Yeah, I think it's just there's a lot going on and just trying to stay up to date and like I said, work in general too is also part of it, where it's like today was 8 meetings. Today was, hold on, how many meetings were today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one got rescheduled. 6. 7 meetings. 7 meetings on my 8-hour shift that are all an hour, where I had like 20 minutes between each one. Where it's like, I still want to come and stream, but it's like, man, I need a nap. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I really do. I want to be more consistent with streams and stuff. And so we'll see. 7 meetings is wild. Yeah. It's been very busy. It's been very busy. Yeah, no, it was rough. But it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, it was tough. It was a day, but it shouldn't be as busy. Tomorrow I only have, how many do I have tomorrow? I didn't have that many tomorrow. Now I have 5 tomorrow. Some of them are short though. 1, 2, yeah. I have 5 tomorrow. I have 5 tomorrow. I didn't when I left work. I had 2. Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys. I'm taking like I said, I'm taking Friday off for the general strike or the blackout, whatever we're calling it. So I'm not gonna be in on Friday anyway. So I only have 1 more day of work. I can get through 5 more meetings. What Pokemon are we aiming for today? Anything that shines. Ideally, we're gonna try and get Volbeat. Volbeat is who we're aiming for, which is the shiny blue bug on screen. But we'll take anything. We'll take anything that shines. Because we are doing full odds hunting. There's no buffs or anything here. So the odds are 1 in 4,000. Sorry, 1 in 8,192. There's no buffs, there's no additions, there's no ads or anything. It's just full odds. Yeah, Shiny Roselia for redemption, if nothing else. I'll take Shiny Roselia. Yeah, I missed a full odds Shiny Roselia, which was tough. Which is why I've been on this hunt for so long, as I took a pretty long hiatus. Also, 4224. It's a Volbeat, but wasn't shiny. I can tell Britt wants that Shiny Roselia. So I missed a Shiny Roselia. I was yapping with chat, and I did not get it. And Shiny Roselia is a good shiny too, but we could have been out of this grass a while ago. And then I took like a while off of this hunt because I was like, that one hurt. So I hadn't come back. But I'm trying to make this back to at least this being consistent so I can get out of this patch of grass and move on to somewhere else. Actually advance the story a little bit. Of course, blame on chat. It is on chat. 100%. I blame it on chat. It was on another streamer friend of mine's, one of their regulars in there that I'm in. His name's Ross. He was trying to have me name League of Legends characters, and I was trying to do it off the top of my head, and I was sitting there and thinking of them. And to be fair, I don't play League of Legends. I've only seen Arcane. And the last one that I said was Ambessa. And as I did, I was just like, I was like thinking, and I was just, again, it's emotion there. So, is this the magic grass spot that you catch shinies? Yes. So the reason, the people curious for what we're doing, 2 different things. One is we're doing this all on a Game Boy operator. So this is all being played on a physical cartridge of Pokemon Sapphire. The reason why we're bouncing in the grass is the grass is we have a rappel up right now. The rappel gives us The repel gives us 200 steps that we can get in order to not see certain Pokemon. The Volbeat that I currently have on the front of my party is level 14. The only Pokemon in here that can be level 14 are Volbeat, Roselia, or Zigzagoon. And so with that, the bouncing in the grass makes it so we don't waste steps. And then and we can get encounters. And then the Volbeat in the front of the party has the Illuminate ability, which means we encounter Pokemon more frequently, which is why we're looking for the shiny bug in the first place. That said, that's the only way to like boost your odds in this game, is to just have a higher rate of encounters. But yeah, so Zigzagoon has, I think we just looked this up. Zigzagoon has a 40% chance. The Roselia has a 30% chance, and Volbeat has a 20% chance of being level 14. So this is that math's out, right? Maybe it's 50, 30, 20, or something around those lines. But yeah, those are the highest odds to get the guys that are here. That's also why we're bouncing in the grass. So that's the full explanation. And yeah, we are cheating a little bit. We do have the game on double speed. While it might not seem like it, this is double speed. If we did it on a normal, this is the actual pace. So I do turn it up to double speed so we can get through this a little bit quicker. But I've played the entire game on double speed. So we're making the encounters go by a little faster, but only because it's exceedingly slow if we do not. It's so slow on the normal one, where again, double speed feels normal. You're like, oh, I don't feel like this seems correct. The amount of patience you would need to play on the normal. Yeah. I mean, the thing that's funny is obviously I did play this game normally, right? At some point, and I was like, no, this is fine. I could not do that now. That it would be so slow. It would be so slow. It just wouldn't be. And that's with boosted odds to find a Pokemon. If I took Volbeat out of the front of the party, it would take a lot longer even to encounter another Pokemon. So that's the other part of this too. Is there's a lot of it that's just, it's actually going to take, it would take a while to encounter. Like if I moved Volbeat, no, it didn't count. Come on. 2424. Or sorry, 24244. That's what I'm talking about. That's the numbers. Let's get to 4,300, and then we can probably call it. I think that seems reasonable. What do you guys think? Did about 300 encounters today. We did do marbles though as well. We took a little marbles hiatus. But 4,300 seem fair. Did we get a shiny? We have not gotten a shiny goblin. No, unfortunately not. We're still significantly under odds. Our odds are 1 in 8,192. So, I mean, technically we're halfway there. Well, you got your groceries, so I feel like I should have got a shiny. That's fair. I did not, unfortunately. We're going to do 50 more encounters, though, so it's possible. Sharon, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the shiny sound as well. My favorite Pokemon game is Fire Red, Leaf Green, then Diamond Pearl. Diamond and Pearl are some of my favorite Pokemon games. I think that's why I was really disappointed. You were manifesting? All right, this one's for you. Sharon, it's going to be this one, I believe. I believe it's going to be this one. It was just a delayed shiny. I had to hear it first. Let's see. Go on. Couldn't be, but that's okay. It's okay. The next one for sure. Is shiny hunting basically gambling? Yes. That said, it's free. You know, I'm not losing anything besides my time. But, you know, time's money, according to some people. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying my time. Maybe we need a different patch. Yeah, we did this patch. Let's do this one. Let's face sideways and we'll bounce on this patch. What shiny Zigzagoon's coloring? It's like orange. It's like more orange than brown. It'll be like an orange, which is, it's fine. Blackish? No, that's the Galar variant is the black and white one. It's gonna be like a orangey. It's gonna be an orangey color, which is already like kind of orangey, but it'll be more orangey. Roselia's is actually sick. Roselia gets the black and purple flowers, and the body changed a little bit, and then Volbeat obviously is the purple and blue, which is pretty cool. I think the Volbeat one with the blue, like, it's not a bad shiny. I think Volbeat is definitely a decent shiny for sure. It's like one of those Pokemon that you forget. But yeah, Volbeat is based on a Volbeat. There's two Pokemon, Volbeat and Illumise, or Illumise. I never know how to say it. I say Illumise. Volbeat is based on a greaser, and Illumise is based on a flapper. So Volbeat, that's why they have their little like puffed collar, is it's like a greaser collar that's up, and then they can only be male, and the Illumise can only be female, but they kind of have like a longer hair, and they have like kind of a little flappery body outfit. Most fastest shiny get is shiny Magikarp in my experience. That was actually probably my second full odd shiny I ever got. The first one I got was a shiny Golbat in this game. In this game of Pokemon Sapphire. Which we do have another one now. We have a shiny Golbat and we have a shiny we do have two shinies already. We've seen 4 shinies in this game total. So we have Toothpaste, the shiny Grovyle. We have Watermelon, our shiny Golbat. We saw an uncatchable shiny Puchiano while looking for shiny Trico, shiny, Toothpaste at the beginning, and then the Roselia that I ran from. So we've seen 4 shinies total, which is pretty good. But yeah, Magikarp's definitely up there. That's definitely a good one to get. 30 more encounters. I keep looking at the Zigzagoon too, because I'm like, oh, maybe. But I am glad I set the auto counter up. That part definitely makes this a lot more enjoyable. Because that way I don't have to think and be like, oh, let me make sure I counted it. Like, if I miss one, I can just hit the button. But most of the time, it's just going to count it for me. 4272. 4272. I'm just picking random numbers to call out. When there's multiple 2s, if there's multiples of the same number in there, but the 7 doesn't do anything. It's going to be 4282. That's going to be the one. I'm feeling it. 4282. For sure, for sure. Like 100%. 25 more. Roselia. I am digging this Animal Crossing music, though. It's just like the right amount of vibey. 4277. Now I'm calling it. I'm gonna call my shot. 4282. 4282 is a shiny. Let's play Put Your Finger Down Store Edition. Put your finger down if you went to the store to get soda and cereal, and when you were heading to the counter, you saw that your soda was about to fall. Out of fear, you used your other hand that had cereal in it to catch it, and you end up catching it but accidentally launched the cereal at the counter, causing the cashier to look at you confused and slightly concerned. I don't think that was me, Laybell, but thank you for the 10 bits, if nothing else. I appreciate it. Oh, no! No! That sounds no good. At least it wasn't like, oh, my brain was imagining an open like bowl of cereal. I was like, is this an open bowl of cereal that we're doing right now? It was not, which is good. I'm glad it wasn't like you had a bowl of cereal and threw it at them. That said, yeah, that would make sense. I'm sorry. Yeah, what cereal and what soda? At least the cereal and not the soda is spewing everywhere. That's also true. That could have been a lot worse. I was just trying not to crack up. Listen, I would have done the same thing of just like, huh! I would have went. Imagine doing that and just like playing it off and just being like, yeah, nothing happened. Nothing's happened. You know, we're just chilling. All right, this is my cold shot. Wasn't it? Wasn't 4282. I tried for a cold shot. I got Coke. They didn't have the cereal I was looking for. I went with the Frosted Flakes cookies and cream. I was gonna say, out of curiosity, adding that to the end of it makes me feel better. I was like, what is Frosted Flakes cookies and cream? There you go. I got it out of curiosity. Sometimes you do that. I got the Oreo flavored Cokes out of curiosity. They were interesting. I'll say that much for sure. I was like, that's definitely something. I didn't love it. I don't think I finished it, but low-key frosted bran flakes slapped. You tried them because of a sale. What's the difference between a frosted flake and a frosted bran flake? One's corn and one is bran. Yeah, okay. That's what I was going to say. I was going to say, what else is the difference? They're both frosted and they're both a flake, which is fair. I love the older graphics, and the newer ones give me some old schoolish style. Fair enough. Have you tried? I was going to say, yeah, I tried the Oreo flavored Coke. I did not enjoy it. But I did try it. I went, that is what those things together would taste like. Wasn't my thing, but I did try it. Volbeat, quit trying to heal. It tasted flat to me and hated it. Yeah, okay. I was like, I did not like it. I was not a fan at all. That makes me feel better. I was like, ugh. No. No, thank you. All right, we got 9 more encounters. Have you tried the Beetlejuice Fanta drink? No. Is it green? What flavor is Beetlejuice? Talk to me. What flavor we got for Beetlejuice? Like I'm assuming like a green citrusy one. But no, I have not tried the Beetlejuice Fanta drink. Or is it black and white? Please don't tell me it's black and white. Because I don't know how they would do that. Tell me it's green. It's called Haunted Apple. That makes me feel better. Is it good? Okay, good. I was like, I don't know how you do a black and white drink. There would be too many chemicals in that for me to feel comfortable consuming it. Green also, probably not something, you know, probably not great, but I've drank green stuff before. It's fine. Haunted Apple. Is it good? Have you tried it? And if so, what would you give it out of 10? All right, last encounter for the day. You know how those candles that smell like apple? It tastes like how it smelled. Hate it. No. Like a fake, very artificial apple. I lied. One more. Just one. -3 out of 10. At least you're honest. Couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me. All right, let us save. All right. Well, apple flavored wax. Icky. Well, we did it. And we dual streamed today. I'm going to end on YouTube. So YouTube, I will catch you later. Come over to Twitch if you want to raid out. Thanks, YouTube. Bye.